sounded a bit hoarse. It's Cooking with Flo. Guys, you jammy tarts. Thank you so much for making this happen. I am in my Sunday best. I'm roasting my Sunday roast. Does that make sense? Yeah. And I've already made myself a little cocktail because I'm buzzing to go and I'm excited to cook with you. Thank you so much for participating on my headcount link. It makes me so happy and so excited. And we're gonna cook up a feast today. What I will say is that there are many different parts to this, so I'm just gonna be like rattling through, but please don't think that I'm trying to speed up the process because I don't want to be here. I do. It's just I only have 100 videos on this story and I don't want to go live. So, without further ado, okay, this is still my favorite song this summer. Right, so we're cooking chicken, a roast chicken. For those of you that are veggies, I'm really sorry, but the first 5 minutes are going to be a bit meaty, and then after that, it's all veg. I will do a veg roast at some point, but today I thought I'd do a classic roast, and I'm breaking my veggie week with this. So I've got a beautiful organic chicken, not a massive one because it's just Zach and I eating, so don't want to waste. And in here I'm going to make a butter, thyme, garlicky shmush, and I'm going to shove it under the skin on this beautiful chicken, and that's gonna get all juicy and it's gonna go in and it's gonna make us feel good. So I'm gonna fill this up, gonna blend it, and then I'm gonna show you how to shove it in. Fuck's sake. Alright, so whilst I was doing that, I also realised I forgot to put the oven on. That's fine, it's all good. I've put it on to 465 Fahrenheit, and then when the chicken goes in, I'll reduce that to 400. But what I was up to was this wonderful little paste that I just made. I also put some of this amazing chili oil in from Brightland, and now I'm going to start putting it under the skin. Okay, vegans, veggies, avert your eyes. So basically, you're just going to gently put your fingers under the skin like this, and that is to separate the skin and the breast. Then what we're going to do is we're going to put that amazing butter in there so that when it cooks, you're gonna get the most incredible juiciness going on. So I'm just gonna put my fingers in there right now, and I'm gonna put that under the skin, and I'm just gonna smush it from outside of the skin and inside of the skin all the way across. I hope you can see that, yeah. All the way across, and then just keep on doing that until it's kind of both breasts are covered. All right, so I've just been peeling my parsnips and my carrots, and these are the vegetables that are gonna sit underneath my chicken. This is a Jamie Oliver classic, and that's his tip, so I can't nab that. But basically, all of the stuff that we've just been doing with the chicken is gonna now dribble down and cook amongst these vegetables. In there, I'm gonna have these bad boys. I'm gonna have a white onion. I'm gonna have garlic cloves, and I'm just gonna cover all of that with olive oil, and I'll show you what it looks like in a second. Hi, sorry about this really random spotlight. I didn't put it there, I promise. So I've chopped the onion like this. I want to break it up into layers, and as I was doing that, I suddenly remembered, do you remember that bit in Shrek where he's like, onions have layers, ogres have layers, onions have layers, ogres have layers? I just thought of that. So, this chicken has been hearing me serenade it with that. Anyway, I'm just gonna sprinkle that over this very special chicken, and this is what it looks like. Ah, yummy. Right, so I chopped these garlic cloves. I kept the skin on because when they cook like this, they go really sweet, and then bye garlic. Don't eat that! Phew! They go really sweet. Don't worry, I won't use it. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna salt my chicken and my veggies, because my veggies need some love. And then I'm gonna pepper them all as well. And then I'm gonna do something fun. Sorry, that's really unhelpful. I'm gonna shove some of this up its bum. So that's gonna go in there. That is rosemary. And then I'm gonna do another one because why not? And then I'm gonna prick this lemon all over, and I'm gonna put that in there whole, and that is gonna start steaming, and the chicken is gonna be very happy. Now I slightly fucked up a bit. I didn't prep my potatoes soon enough, but it's fine, the oven's still heating up. So peel your potatoes, preferably a red skin. Actually, I had a funny moment the other day. I was in the shop, and none of the shop didn't have names of the potatoes, like the different types that they were. And I panicked because I only knew which one to buy from names. So I FaceTimed my dad. And I was like, Daddy, what should I use if I'm doing a roast potato? And he was like, anything that's red. So I got anything that's red. If you have any trouble in the shops and you don't know what to get, always call a friend. I feel like makes everything a little bit more exhilarating. Anyway, I'm going to chop these because these are my roasties. Yes, I hear you say roasties. I tend to like my roasties really, really nice and crispy, and sometimes... Sorry, I'm just waffling. Okay, pop those potatoes, whatever size, whether they're lumpy or they're thin, pop those potatoes in to your boiling water, and we're going to part boil them. We're not going to full boil them until they're completely boiled. We're going to boil them so they're a little bit undone in the middle, because that's when the magic happens. So I'm just waiting for that potato pot over there to get going. I'm going to wait to put the chicken in until the potatoes are done, because the potatoes are going to take just as long as the chicken, which will be about an hour and 20, because I'm going to put them in the oven and they're going to crisp up real nice. And then I am going to now move on to the onion gravy. That was weird. So get out your onions. If you've got half a white or half a red or whatever, I used this in a salad the other day and I didn't finish it, so we're going to reuse that. And I'm going to get a good dark onion gravy going. Just chop the onions and my eyes are now crying. What I've also done, come and have a look, is, it's my favourite song again. I put some celery in there. Celery is going to make it really nice and sweet. If you don't like celery, I'm really sorry, but I do. So I'm just going to put some more in there. And then I'm going to chop up some chilies. I'm going to chop up some garlic. I'm going to put some more thyme in there. And then I need to get the kettle going and make some vegetable stock. I just get the normal vegetable stock cubes. Let me show you. Oh shit, dog in the way. I just use... Fuck. So I did find the stock cubes, but I didn't have vegetable. I only had chicken. So I'm just going to put one of these in there, fill it with boiling water. In the meantime, I'm chopping up my garlic to go in my gravy, because I love gravy and I love garlic. So there you go. So that's going in there, and that's going to melt down, and then eventually this is going to go in the gravy pot. Now, we have some beautiful homegrown tomatoes that I'm also going to put in the pot, because they're just going to bring so much flavour. And also, look how beautiful. Alright, so now I'm going to put these thyme sprigs just in there. Probably going to regret that later, but I quite like a thyme sprig. And then this is what it looks like. Doesn't that look fucking insane? And it smells fucking insane. And so then, be stable. I'm gonna get this chicken stock that I made. Well, I didn't make, I just made it with some water. And I'm gonna stir that up, and now all those flavors are gonna cuddle together for a while. I'm gonna put a lid on, and I'm just gonna let that simmer. I'm probably gonna turn that down. And I'm gonna let that be, maybe until the end. And then we'll taste it and see what it needs. Yo, okay, potatoes are out. They are probably a little bit overdone, but I actually don't mind, because they're gonna be really tasty. And I put them in a pan with an oil that can go really hot. So different oils have different temperatures, and not all oils can go to the same temperature. My dad actually usually cooks the potatoes in the pan with the chicken, so it cooks in that oil and it's really, really tasty. If you have a different meat or a different bird that you're cooking and you want to use that oil, great. You can use oils that go up to high temperatures, like vegetable oils or sunflower oil. I'm using grapeseed oil because that's all that the shop had, and that will go really, really high as well. With 2 forks, you're just going to scratch the surface of every single one of these potatoes and make sure that they are lathered in this oil, and then you're going to season and pop them in the oven to 400 Fahrenheit. Sorry, there was a bit of waiting to do, which is usual when you cook. So I opened a bottle of red, and I decided to start chopping up these chilies, because these are going to go into my gravy. And then I'm also going to put a little dollop of that in the gravy too, and then it's going to feel really naughty. smells so good, guys. Oh, yes, good song. Okay, now we're gonna go on to broccoli spears. This is gonna be your other veg with the meal. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, take that off. Take that off. Give them a wash. And then they're kind of just done. Take off some of the gammy leaves because sometimes they're not that great. And then I'm gonna chop up some garlic, put them in the pan, and I'm gonna wait until the last 20 minutes that chicken is done. I'm just prepping, but also dancing. So, Yorkshire puddings. I didn't think I was going to have enough time to make them, so I made a bit earlier. I'm really sorry, but I'm going to walk you through it really quickly. So, Yorkshire pudding is a piece of bread that you bake in a muffin tin, ramekin, whatever it is, and it goes on your Sunday roast, and it's there to mop up gravy. It's there to be eaten with the rest of your meal. You have it on a Sunday roast, or you have it for Christmas lunch. What goes in it is 3 large eggs, 125 plain flour, a bit of salt, a bit of pepper, and 150 ml of whole milk. And you whisk that all together until there are no bumps, and you pop it in a jug because you basically are going to put it in here. And every single one of these, I've already filled them, I'm so sorry. You're going to fill it with a bit of fat or a bit of lard or a bit of, it's traditionally with beef fat because it's to do with the whole roast. But you can put in an oil that goes very, very hot. So I've used the same that I did with my potatoes, a grapeseed oil. And you're going to pop this in the oven for 5 minutes just so that the oil starts getting hot. Take it out, the oil should be smoking, it should be steaming. And then you're going to pour a little bit of this in every single one of them. I'll show you how to do that in a second. I got my bird out. She took a while, sorry about that. But she's perfect. Vegetables are a little bit caramelized. I don't mind that, but I probably would have taken them out a bit sooner. But look at her. Ooh. Now that is sexy. Guys, pop that broccoli on. We are in the last 20 minutes. Woo! Okay, look at this though. Oh my God, the Yorkshires. They look so cute and fluffy. I've also, oh wait, hang on. So she's just sitting for a bit because she's needing a rest. And my gravy is looking fucking awesome. It tastes amazing too. They're going, I sprinkled some chili flakes on top of there to get the flavor, the spice going. And we're kind of nearly there. I'm gonna eat soon. Sorry, I'll do delivery one day. But there's my roast, it's nearly coming. I'm gonna send you a picture of the plate soon. Ah! What the fuck? Oh man, that's so beautiful.